Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I am actually going to do like a get ready with me, which I'm practically already ready. I have on a bodysuit for today. But I was watching this Bible study this morning, and she was coming from Psalms 13 verse 6. If you have it, you can turn, but I'm gonna read it with you. And it says, "How long, Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts, and day after day have sorrow in my heart? How long will my enemy triumph over me? Look on me and answer, Lord my God. Give light to my eyes, or I will sleep in death. And my enemy will say, I have overcome him, and my foes will rejoice when I fall. But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing the Lord praises, for he has been good to me." I was listening to that, and as she was like breaking it down, I'm like, because sometimes life can be life, and we all feel like we have been in a wilderness of some sort, myself included. This year has been a triumphant of wilderness after wilderness, and a lot of times I'm just talking to the Lord and I'm just saying, Lord, I'm frustrated because why this, why that, I'm frustrated that this happened. And the biggest thing that I am, all my Bible pins out, the biggest frustration that I'm like frustrated about is, my homegirl, my mother has transitioned to be with the Lord. Now, of course, I'm not frustrated that she is with the Lord. I'm frustrated in the sense that her presence is no longer here. But let me just clarify and say that I love the fact that both of my parents have schooled in all of their children, the benefits of trusting and believing in the Lord. Now, although action speaks louder than words, and you can say it like, yes, I trust in the Lord when times is good or when times is okay, but trusting in the Lord when you feel like all hope is gone, that's a whole nother beast. And although, come on. Okay. Although, this and many seasons have felt like I've been in the wilderness, because I'm like, come on now, why? What was the purpose? Why you just didn't allow her to hold out until this, or until that, or until this, or until, whatever the case may be. But truth be told, the Lord was already preparing her to prepare us. Let me say that again. That was good. The Lord was already preparing her to prepare us. And us is, the children, friends, family. The Lord was already speaking to her. And go back to my dad, because my dad passed back here in 2010. The Lord was already using him as well. So now that both of my parents has, gone to be with the Lord, they were already in position. The Lord has already prepped them. He may not have told them the exact time, but he already gave them clues and gave them the knowledge and insight, if you will. So although, life be life and God is still good, and although it feels like, sometimes we are in the wilderness and we are stuck and we have nowhere to go, no one to turn to, sometimes we need to be there so that we can be refined again, so that we can be sharpened again. Sometimes we have to be isolated in order to really hear and understand what he's trying to say. Because sometimes people can be talking to you, or you can read something and you have to either read it again or ask them to give you a deeper understanding of what you are trying to tell them or what they're trying to tell you. So although, we don't want trials and tribulation life to happen, it's needed to happen, because if things didn't happen, we would be carefree in a sense, but we will also not have the knowledge or the capacity of appreciation that as we do now when we go through things. So I just came on here real quick to do like a quick little get ready with me. Like I said, I was listening to Bible study this morning. And it was called How Long, from Psalms 13 verse 6. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of us have went through wilderness, just came out of wilderness, or is currently in the wilderness. But understand that God did not leave you, and he will not leave you. Sometimes I know a lot of y'all have heard that the teacher is always quiet during the test. That is so true. If he always gives us the answer when we think we should get the answer, then what are we learning? Sometimes he wants us to be quiet so that he can hear us. Or I'm sorry, sometimes he be quiet so that you can hear him and what he has to say and how he says it. It's not always a loud interruption. Sometimes it's very soft and subtle. But if you're not hearing or in the right frame, you may miss it real quick. Like you're driving and you are turning off the exit, but something real quick distracted you, so you have to keep driving or make a U-turn or what have you, so that you can go get rerouted. And that's the same with God. Sometimes he has to reroute us back to where we belong. And if that means being in the wilderness or being isolated, then that's where we have to be in order for him to redirect us back to where we need to be. Well, I'm going to end it on that note. And I hope that you all have a beautiful, blessed, productive day. I hope that whatever desires, dreams, hopes, ambitions, goals that you have, that you continue to give it over to God. I hope that you all know that he has never left you nor forsaken you, nor will he ever do so. So, until next time, I hope that you all have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you later.